Say hi, buddy.
Hey.
And we are doing a Mortal Kombat 11 video. We are ranking the downloaded, the DLC characters from best to worst. My son, Joey, he'll be kind of leading the video. He's a lot better at this game than I am and know these characters way better than I do. So go ahead, buddy, take it away.
Before we start, I would like to say that neither of us really hate these characters, I don't think. None of us dislike them. When you're making a tier list video, there has to be a bottom, there has to be a top. But it's not that we necessarily don't like them, it's just that they're the least favorite. No, so these are just our opinions, these are not facts. So, yeah, let's get this started.
Let's do it.
These are also mutual, by the way. We agreed on this list. It's not like these are only my opinions or only his opinions. We both made a list and said this is good. So, number 13 for the worst one, we have Fujin. I don't know what about it. I think he's cool, but I just can never seem to do good with him, ever. I don't think I've ever won a match with him, online or local. And I feel I could never pull off any combos or do anything just in general with him. How do you feel about it?
Well, I mean, I think he's okay. He's not a bad character, but like you said, he's, you know, someone has to be at the bottom, someone has to be at the top, and, you know, we just chose Fujin to be at the bottom. You know, he does have some cool moves with his wind. You know, he's got that crossbow. But, I mean, he's okay, you know? Not one of our favorites. But...
And,
all right, buddy.
Yeah, pretty... I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree, but Shao Kahn is higher than Fujin. We were also going with how cool they are, and... Okay, that's pretty cool. But
yeah, I never...
Shao Kahn, I think, is just a little bit cooler and more enjoyable to play. He does have a few flaws, like his fatal blow. If you have them in the air, it never seems to connect while they're in the air. A little bit slow, but if you can pull off a few good combos, his damage is well worth it, I say. It's a bunch of different things. He's a pretty good zoner, I think, too. He's good at keeping distance and confusing the target with what moves he's about to do. He's got the backhammer if you want to afford that as one of your moves. He's got the regular hammer. He's got this, which is actually one of the better projectiles since it keeps them in place for a little bit. They don't immediately fall to the ground. As you can see when I do it, he's sitting on the spear for a couple of seconds there.
Yeah, Shao Kahn is good. He's good from far and close. Definitely a decent character.
Yep. Just in general, decency. Next up on our list at number 11, we have Rambo, actually. Very cool character. I love the concept of Rambo being in this game. But I never really use him. Maybe it's more just me not knowing the character. His moves are really cool, but other than that, I never am really able to pull anything off. I don't like how his machine guns are a high attack. I feel like they should be more of a mid-ranged attack. Other than that, overall, it's pretty good. But then again, there does have to be some at the bottom, and I believe that Rambo has to be one of them, sadly.
Yeah, I like Rambo. I think he's got a lot of good moves. Like Joey said, I think it's awesome that they included him in the game. He's one of my favorite characters from the 80s. I'll show you the machine guns that Joey was talking about. And you can just, if you just duck, you can avoid those. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, see?
Doesn't do any chip damage if you're right in the just crouching. While most characters, their middle range attacks do some sort of chip damage, even when you're blocking.
He does have a move where if you stab, you stab like a bug out of the ground, eat it, and then get some health back. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but next up at number 10 is Melina. I don't actually remember Melina's moves. I'll be completely honest. I never use Melina. But yeah, got a few decent ones. Very hard.
Doesn't she have a vanish, buddy? What was that? Down up?
I do believe it's up down. I think. I can never pull it off. That's on it. I don't know.
Do down down A. Yeah, she's got that move that's like impossible to block.
Yeah, and then she has her roll, of course.
Yep.
Launches them in.
Melina's one of those. She's one of those characters that's been in the game for a long time. She's been a part of Mortal Kombat. Ooh.
Actually, if you hold that down, you can choose when it goes up into the air, so I can make it go immediately, or I can let it last a little bit longer and go up.
Oh, that's cool.
Overall, really cool. I like her designs. She has some really cool skins. And not awful, but I don't really use her too often, and there are other characters that I would preferably use rather than Melina. But yeah, like you said, very classic character. So yeah. Next up, after Melina, we have Terminator. Terminator, I just love the idea of all these older characters coming in to Mortal Kombat like Terminator. That's amazing. But
Me too.
at the same time, I never really pull off any combos with him, and I feel like I just end up using his shotgun a lot. But again, I think Terminator is really a hit and miss. He has probably two of the best moves in the game, which is his charge and his bull charge, and then when you do the super meter, there's a move that actually makes it so you don't get knocked down by things, so when you combo those two, it ends up just being unblockable. But then he also has the endoskeleton move, which is probably one of the worst, if not the worst move in the game. Simply because it's just, you can't really do anything as the endoskeleton. You don't really get much options with it. You can't sprint, you can't jump. There's not much you can do with that at all. So very limited with the endoskeleton. There are moves I do like the rift that just sends you behind them. I'm surprised that the sawed-off can go the entire map, but again, it's a high move. Can't do chip damage at all. The lunge is pretty cool. I do enjoy the lunge. If you can get in the nice spot, boom, that's some nice damage. And then there's also the ground pound there. You do a few mix-ups with that, actually. Overall, pretty decent. Pretty hit-or-miss character again. And then next up on our list... Go ahead.
Oh no, I think that's great. They have another 80s character in this game like Terminator.
You guys should do this 3 times. That confuses the opponent every once in a while.
Yeah, it does.
Alright. And then we have Nightwolf, actually, as our next character. It's really cool seeing the ability to call in that's actually a parry.
Go ahead, buddy.
Hits me. It's unblockable when I do that. You can, but it's unblockable. And then, he can also call in the different ancestors, the wolf, the bear, and the falcon, all in, and they give him buffs. One's for
This one does
damage.
damage.
Yeah, one of them's for defense, I think. The bird, no one's sure of, actually. The only thing that we've found is that it, the, Rhino Rush, or the shoulder charge, I mean, it makes that go, yep, that move right there, it makes it go a little bit farther, but that's also a pretty useless move, since that's really the only thing we can find about it that's different. This electric arrow is really annoying, I think. I hate that move so much. I mean, I like him. I think he's really cool. And it would be nice if you could... Can you meter burn that parry, actually?
Try it. Let's do it.
You can.
Oh, it teleports him.
I think that would be
awesome.
way cooler if it was like, Smoke's Shake ability. Shang Tsung has it in this game, where if you meter burned it, it could do attacks also, because I don't believe that parry does attacks. I think it simply does projectiles. Try that parry again. Yeah, no, it doesn't do regular attacks. It'd be cool if it was like the shake and it did regular attacks if you meter burned it, but it teleports you, which is also really cool, which is like Terminator's PvE. But yes. Anything you want to say?
I like Nightwolf. Yeah, I think I like Nightwolf. He's one of my probably top 3 favorite characters. I like his moves. I like he's quick, he's fast, he's good up close, he's good from far.
Next up we have Sindel, actually. Sindel, I really enjoy Sindel as a character. I just feel like I can never... we're getting into the better half of them now, which means none of these characters were bad, but they're better as it goes along. I feel like I actually have upgraded attached for RoboCop, which I feel actually is not a good choice. Let me check upgraded real quick and let me see what it does. I really should change that, I believe. I don't even see it here. I don't know what it does. Hit RB. I have no clue. But I don't even remember what it does. Oh, that's RoboCop. I'm sorry. Sindel. They have the lift where they can go in the air. Is it Regal Presence? That's what it's called. Regal Presence for Sindel is pretty decent. People who are good at the game can really use that as an advantage to get close or far. But yeah, you can put pressure on by zoning, or they can get up in your face and start doing combos. She has a really amazing crushing blow when she does her scream. If she can get her crushing blow off of that, it is a nuisance and a half. Other than that,
it is.
I don't really have much to say for Sindel. Kind of middle of the road, I think.
I agree.
Next up is RoboCop.
RoboCop, another 80s character.
Yeah, I think that's the theme they were going for. Older characters. There's also Spawn and Joker here. Mainly because of the time travel thing that they were doing with this storyline. But, yeah, he has the pistol, this cannon, which is really annoying. You can just duck under that, though. So it's not the worst thing on Earth. It is not the most fun. He has an anti-air pistol move to try to get up on you by jumping. Or, I don't know if he can do that with Regal Presence, if that hits quite, but, be cool to see. So if I got to a certain place, it could. Yeah, there we go. Other than that, not too much. He has the electric shield, which is a... That's updated, isn't it? it does more damage. You can meter burn that 3 times, keep them in the air for a bit. I really enjoy his fatal blow too. He's got a flamethrower. I love RoboCop as a character.
Do it, buddy.
His skins are really cool. But I can't do my fatal blow because I'm not at low enough health. But
Oh, okay.
But there we go. That fatal blow, it stuns you too. So it's actually a really big nuisance. Because then they can start combos with that really easily. Got the crowd control cannon. In general, just really fun to use.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of cool moves. Special moves. A lot of them. A lot of gadgets.
Next up on the list is Shiva. I know for a while there, Shiva's stomp when she goes into the air off screen for a bit and then comes back down. That was a really big nuisance for a while there. Like no one quite knew how to get away from that, and then they learned that just simply getting out of the way. But it's also kind of confusing because she can do it far or back a little bit, so the spot can change every time. I really enjoy using Shiva in just purely for enjoyment. That's a really cool move from Rain, but I think Shiva in general is a good character to use. I should probably put a Shaolin stance, I think it is, on, which allows her to put 4 fireballs down onto the opponent. That's a really good move. But other than that, I haven't really got too much to say.
Show the teleport move, buddy.
Right there. That. Oh, I know a lot of people who hated that move. They couldn't quite figure out where it would be. And it's unblockable too. There are a few things you could do. You could put pressure on them and then make that go on. So, overall, pretty enjoyable character. I just like using her. More fun, I think, than practical sometimes. But yeah. Next up on the list is Rain. Rain is actually another one of those characters that are really fun to use. They have the move that he showed where he turns right into water, and you can't really go through him, or projectiles won't hit him and all that. Also has a move where lightning will come out of the sky. That's really cool.
Right there.
He can move across the entire screen and trap you like that. I know a lot of people that love this character, and I know a lot of people that hate him. That's a lot of the DLC characters in general. But the charge move, which a lot of people have, that's a really annoying move. When you try to get a combo off and they do that. Crushing blow, that's absurd the amount of damage that does. 20%, that's a lot of damage to be taken for a crushing blow. I feel like he does really high damage for the character he is, too. Alright. Well, next up, we're on number 3 now, so we're top 3.
Top 3, alright.
Number 3, we have Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung is a really enjoyable character. I loved playing him in the Aftermath for the story mode. And I love the idea of him being able to use the moves of other Mortal Kombat characters. Um, like Smoke. I have actually the set right now that allows him to use these moves. He has Smoke's Shake, Rush Out, Slide, Rain's Kick, and Ermac's Force Lift, which are all amazing moves, I think. There's none there that I really don't like. And in general, I think Shang Tsung's also very liked amongst the people. I don't really like Rain's Kick too much. I feel like it takes way too long to do in general, but if you can do it, it's pretty good damage, and I bet you can combo off of that. I personally am not good enough to combo off of quick moves like that, but I feel like it's very possible. And I know a lot of people don't use this class either with the shapeshifter's abilities, but I truly enjoy just using all the previous characters' different moves. I think that's really cool. Is it down X? I have to figure out what... Shake. Okay, this is Shake. So try using a projectile on me when I do that.
Go ahead.
War off. There we go. Like that. That's a free way to do projectiles. And then if I amplify it and he tries to hit me with a regular attack, it actually will... Ooh! That's a crushing... If you do 2 in a row without hitting the other person normally, that'll be a that'll do a crushing blow. Let's say I get close up to him and I amplify it and he tries to just punch me or something, like a melee attack. I don't have aim either. There we go. And he tries to punch me. Okay, but it will also do regular attacks if you amplify it. Plus, the fatal blow shows off different characters and their old costumes. I believe it does Noob Saibot, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. So just in general, I love the nostalgic feel from Shang Tsung's character. In general, really fun to use.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah.
Awesome character.
Next up is
Awesome.
Joker. When this character originally came out, I know a bunch of people were upset with him. Mainly because of just how insanely broken he was. If he touched you back in the day, you could get like 50% damage, when normally that's not a thing you should be able to do. And also, just in general, he's still an amazing character now, honestly. Like, he can do so much damage to you just because you tried hitting him and now you're low on health. Like, I know a lot... I hate fighting Joker just because of the sheer force he brings whenever people use him. But yeah, in general, very broken to start, but he got patched a lot. A lot of people complained. Very sad time for the people playing Mortal Kombat, but it got better. And now he's less overpowered, which is really good. A lot of people think it would have been way funnier if he was the way he was, but that was just annoying back in the day. So, yeah. Still really good. He's got great combos. I believe he has one of the most damaging fatal blows, actually. And, he has really good special moves, too, which are all pretty annoying. And his combos are also really good. Just in general, really top tier character. That's why he is number 2 after all. But with a number 2, there has to be a number 1, and if you didn't know who it was already, we will show you. The number 1 character we put on this list is actually Spawn. For a bit there, we were tossed up on who to put at number 1, Joker or Spawn. But in general, we feel that Spawn is way more fun of a character. Like Joker, I feel is better when it comes to just sheer practicality. But Spawn is just way more fun to use, I feel, and he's way cooler of a character. Like, Spawn's one of my favorite superheroes, or anti-hero, whatever you want to classify him as. His moves are absolutely insanely cool. And there's just not a lot of things that can top Spawn, I think. You know, just... He has the coolest moves in the game, I think. Just in general, I really enjoy Spawn. And the one problem I have with him is I think that it's weird that when you amplify moves like that, like this one, it doesn't go the entire screen, even though when you hit them, it does do the entire screen. When you hit them, it goes from one edge to the other. But, like, if I missed and did it, it would, like, it doesn't go all the way until it actually hits. I just think that's really weird of, NetherRealm to do. But he's got some of the coolest moves, and he can even go invisible if, you do this move here, and then you amplify it, you can, actually go invisible, which is really...
Look at that.
That's really good if you're trying to do a surprise attack on him. I don't know about you guys, I lose track of them a lot. You can tell where they are, kind of, from the camera positioning, but, you can't exactly tell where they are, which is annoying. And you can't tell whether they're crouching or standing. Just in general, kind of a nuisance. At least that one move is. Yeah, I might be a little bit biased here, since I just love Spawn as the character the most in this. But I feel he's the most fun. He has amazing skins, great intros, and in general, his moves are amazing.
I agree. Yeah, I think he's the best character, the best DLC character in the game, for sure.
He also has a really cool fatal blow.
Do it. He's got a really cool fatality too.
He's got multiple really cool fatalities. Well, he has 2, but yeah. Really cool fatalities, yeah. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. That's our list of the DLC characters from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we haven't been doing much with the channel lately, but we're going to start putting up more videos. We're going to try to do at least one a week for now. And then hopefully from there, you know, we'll do more. So if you guys enjoy the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and thank you for your support. See you in the next video. Take care.
Take care.